Hey, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Today's my Wednesday. It's oops. That was LinkedIn. I accidentally logged in LinkedIn, hit the link. Hey, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Today's oops. So so happy Wednesday. I'm Larry Lyon. It's my podcast, and I am happy to not be working at the job I used to work at. I do have an interview today. Wow, that thing's really, it's a tiny little tear in this, but I'm just wearing a black shirt, black pants for the interview. It's at Oak and Stone. It's a restaurant in downtown St. Pete. It's perfect. There's one bus that takes me there. I can get back home easily if it's late at night, or it's an Uber, or it's like $6 or $7 on the shared, some maybe $8. Or I can get a ride home. Just depends on the buses stop running out here early. So let me share this to a couple of my spots here. I can't share yet. Project Forward is really moving me where I want to go, where I want to do. Moving me where I want to go, where I want to do. Stop that for a second. All right. I wonder if that shows up. See, when I put a like on my YouTube, it doesn't show up. On the, oops, hold on, let me do that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. So Project Forward is such an amazing project that, me and Tigger, I was thinking things, me and my partner Tigger, we got so many different opportunities that Pace is teaching us to make money, to build a future. Because we're both Gators, and we're both sub-2 students. We're both mastering multifamily with Vina Jetty. I'm deal maker through Abraham and Donna Gray. I'm not actually a member of Protege, but if you were on the family night Zoom last night, oh my God, phase 10 of sub-2. You have no idea. If you're not a sub-2 student, you really need to DM me and join. Pace is bringing fire. Phase 10, it's just phase 10 of a 26 phase plan. What he's done in 3 years in the first 9 phases, and now we're entering phase 10 of sub-2. Wow. You have no idea what you're missing out if you're not a sub-2 student. If you missed that Zoom last night, you have no idea. Let me finish sharing here. What was the last one I shared too? I don't know why I shared all these people on WhatsApp. I don't know if any of them ever tuned in, but I rarely use WhatsApp. Community Camp is the most active. Julie Burkhart's Multifamily Ellen Challenge, that used to be really active. Mikey's sub-2 group is pretty active. But yeah, it's a habit, I guess. We all have habits and distractions. I'm learning to cut out more of the distractions. And one of the things that me and Tigger were going over today, Morning Pansy, was emails. Pace only has one email. I'm not going to say Pace's email on here, but if you're a sub-2 student, you should have it. But he only has one email. And he goes through his emails every morning, but he also has an assistant that helps him with those emails too. But one email, I got 6. Tigger has 6. And we have multiple things signed up with different things. But it's a distraction having to go through 6 different emails because you got to clear out the clutter. You got to, when you see something that's in there shouldn't be there, you got to, report it as spam, block it, whatever. But then you also get messages too. Hold on, let me finish. One more on WhatsApp. Okay. And so I have one that's just for spam. Like it's called spamzilla23@gmail.com. That's where I sign up for stupid shit at. Questionable contests and stuff. You're gonna get hammered with spam if you do it. So, that's a waste of time. That's a distraction. You need to get that out. Clear that out. Never use that again. But then I have a Larry.Tahoe one. It doesn't get a lot of emails, and I don't even, it's just, I could transfer over any important, there's really no important emails in that one. It was just another one. I don't think I have anything signed up with it, so I'm going to cut that one out. That gets me down to 4. Now, the 4 that are left, I have Amazon, which I can get rid of Amazon. But it was just strictly for Amazon. I used to get so much stuff on Amazon when I was back in Vegas and during the pandemic. It was just Amazon. And I still have my Amazon Prime. It's like $6.99 a month. So yeah, I might need to cancel it, but I haven't been using Amazon right now. So I don't know if I really even need that. So that's 3 gone. Amazon can be gone. It's just I like to keep because you know how many times they send you an email when you order something off Amazon? You tried to pay your son to go through your emails, Pansy? Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Why didn't he do it? That's the question I want to know. You would have right now. I'd go through your emails for you. Pay me. No. That was one of the things I was considering posting in like the private sub 2 Facebook group and stuff. See if somebody would pay me to be a VA for them. But you can get VAs for $4 in the Philippines and stuff. But that's what I was basically making going to that job that I didn't go to or quit yesterday. Well, I quit Monday, but he's a brat. It was less than $5 an hour. It was like $4.80 an hour. I was averaging for those 13 to 14 hours a day, depending on how you look at it, and the cost of the bus. So I do have an interview here at 2:00 in St. Petersburg at Oak and Stone. Dude, that's a killer picture, right? Oh, you guys can't see it because I got the background. It's Riley Tucker with Jerry Norton at the community camp. There's so many people from that community camp. That's another thing. I got to connect with Riley. Part of the project, you have Amazon. You leaving your W-2 this Friday? Are you joining sub 2? Make sure you use my link, buddy. I could use the help. I talked to Alicia Tompkins yesterday. I never got my hat originally because when I first joined in November last year, I got joined, and 2 days later I was in Springfield with Pace, and then a couple days later my engine blew up in Chicago on the car I just bought before I left Las Vegas. Yeah, congratulations. But I didn't leave my W-2. I left the one that was what I needed at the time to get me to community camp. Dude, that's so awesome. Because I can highly recommend you to Alicia. Because somebody pointed that out. Because when I put my referral link up there, I didn't say, hey, DM me, we got to have a chat. Because we do want somebody that's going to be part of the community, a good fit for the community. So you're going to refer someone, if you're any sub 2 student using a referral link, you got to make sure the people that you're referring are a good fit. Now, I didn't, I've shared it before in the YouTubes, Get Creative and stuff. I had 4 people call and talk to an enrollment person for sub 2. Dude, that is such a dope picture, Riley. Hey, Riley, I'm on my podcast talking about how this picture is so damn amazing. I love this one. It's awesome. I can't believe we didn't connect at community camp. There, I connected with a lot of people, but there were so many people I didn't. Like last night, if you're in the family night Zoom, Helena Wu, she's right here in St. Pete. And I forgot, I thought she was only she was only Astro at community camp. She just joined sub 2. But she does an amazing wholesale operation, like multiple deals a week. Why haven't I connected with her? I connected with her personally and physically at community camp. I got her Blink card. Why? Because I suck at my follow-up game. That's why I need the integrator personal assistance. I have too much things that I can't follow up on every one thing consistently. So many people bring me deals, or they need private money loans. Then all the people that I've connected and I know that are private money loans, I don't have them all in a spreadsheet. I don't have anything organized. That is my biggest problem: organization and time management with follow-ups. So those are my really challenging areas. But like Pace says, rely on the community. Squad up. I don't mind. I think there's 2 people. We got Megan Davis and Rachel Weaver. Both aren't sub 2 students. That's one of the questions I want to ask Pace on Saturday during the Project Forward, our Zoom Saturday morning. Because if they're part of our team, and we also have our battle buddies. I have Kieran Bemula, and Tigger has Vivian Parker, both amazing people. Really cool that I'm really happy that Tigger got Vivian, because Vivian's an amazing sub 2 student. Awesome, Ken. You got another. You're gonna have him join too, or are you guys gonna join together or separately? Make sure. God bless you. Please, if you can, get him to use my link, or you can get him to use your link after you join. That's up to you. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Project Forward. So I want to know how much information that me and Tigger are allowed to share with our potential integrator assistants. Awesome. And join separately. It's cool. So I don't know how much, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, brother. So, and me and Tigger, I'm pretty sure, and there's things too. We got so much to do with Project Forward, but we still got to be looking for deals. I've been getting really great calls with Arizona agents. I'm going to come back later tonight and do some follow-ups with them that I had yesterday. I had some really good calls yesterday. I see that's why I need either Rachel or Megan, both of them working as a team for me and Tigger. Like, they can go through and pull out the shorts, because I think Rachel has a really good computer. So does Megan. I can't do it. It takes forever for one of my in the YouTube studio to load up, because like that was 7 hours yesterday, 6.5 hours. So, and then I have to go in there and edit out, pull out a short out of that, or break it up into segments. I don't have time for that shit, but I got some good shit in there. I had some really good freaking calls with agents yesterday. And I know some people watched it, but there was somebody always watching. I had like 4 or 5 viewers steady all day yesterday. So, I mean, I really had some great calls and found some amazing unicorn agents in Arizona. I couldn't believe they hadn't even heard of Sub 2 or they were lying to me. Oh shoot, I gotta clip my nails. I'm gonna do this while I'm on camera, so you're gonna hear it clipping. Gotta have clean nails for an interview. I haven't worked at a restaurant for a minute. It's been shit. I think like 8 years since I worked at Outback Steakhouse last one. I told him I'd do server, or I'd do food runner, I'd do host, and then when the manager, she had me just fill out a little 4 things right now, which is cool because I prefer that or filling out a whole stupid application. They don't look at all that shit anyways. Why do they need you to put all that shit in an application? You really don't. For like a restaurant job, what do you need to put all that shit in there? Or any, all kinds of shit. Now, if they need background checks, blah blah blah, you're handling cash, stuff like that. But everything's payment processing in restaurants these days. It's so easy. But anyways, the I'd say he was about 17 or 18 at best. Kid working the host. I asked him, I said, how much does the host get per hour? He's like 15. I'm like, $15 for being a host? I was like, do you get tip share? He's like, yeah. I go, well, what are you getting tip share? He goes, I'll probably make like 80, 90 tonight. I'm like, shut up. As a host? I'm like, fuck. Dude, that's like 100, anywhere, I'd say average 120 to 150 a day. And that was like that was a Monday night. Yeah, that was Monday when I walked out of the job. Tigger just sent me a message. So Friday night, Saturday, what how much is he getting? That's good money for a freaking host, dude. I don't care if you got to roll silverware, whatever you got to do. You got to sweep, mop. I mean, fuck, you pay me for 7-8 hours, 150, 160 bucks. That's all I need to keep doing this and being consistent. I just need a couple of those days, 2 or 3 days. Because I was so out of mindset, so whacked out by that job, by the bus, the sleeping, everything was just off. And then the mindset in that phone room of working with those, God bless them, women that were out of prison release. Just when you're around other people, you kind of take on their thoughts, whether you're talking to them or not. You kind of think of their position, like, because I have to look at them and I'm thinking, what were they in prison for? Because I never asked, what did they actually do? Did one of these women kill somebody? Or was it drugs? What was it? Why were they in prison? And, I wasn't nosy enough to ask because I didn't really care. Like I said, God bless them, but man, I did not need to be in that environment for 8 hours a day. Not able to use my phone. That was one of the major things, because I couldn't keep up with even notifications, email, because everything was building up since I got back from community camp. I have literally had hundreds of emails this morning that I'm going through. I'm still got to go through them. Then there was, all the Facebook notifications I met. Some of those notifications, they're to posts that people make that might need a help with a deal or something. I could have, used or they needed private money, or somebody that might need encouragement. I'm very active in the Sub 2 private Facebook group and very active on my Facebook group, which also brings me to, I've got a lot more the distractions messaging me now. I always get these profiles, pretty girls, Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton and Chanel, and why are you messaging me? What kind of scam do you want to do? Maybe not, but I don't know. I know that, like, somebody made a post about picking the right woman, and what did it say? It was, hold on. Somebody made a comment on it. That was a couple days ago. All right. He said number 5, which was, if you choose, it was like when choosing a woman who worked. That's what it was called. When choosing a woman who works, you have to accept that she can't handle the house. If you have chosen a housewife who can take care of you and fully manage your household, you have to accept that she's not earning money. If you choose an obedient woman, you must accept that she depends on you and you must ensure her life. If you decide to be with a strong woman, you have to accept that she is tough and she has her own opinion. If you choose a beautiful woman, then will have to accept big expenses. And if you decide to be with a successful woman, you must understand that she has character and her own goals and ambitions. There's no such thing as perfect. Everyone has their own riddle. What makes us unique? Stop and think. I didn't write that. It was some guy named CTO. I just reposted it with my picture. But Joshua Ferris said, I disagree with number 5. Being beautiful and being a gold digger are not really correlated. You have to take into consideration the level of entitlement for the personality to determine correlation, but that's anyone. So number 5 was, if you choose a beautiful woman, then you will have to accept big expenses. I think anybody you would choose in that case is a beautiful woman if you're choosing for them to be your wife, soulmate, partner, whatever. So I disagreed with it. It depends on their level of vanity, is what I said. Any woman that you choose is going to be beautiful in your eyes, but some need to be beautiful for the rest of the world. And they like to show off and wear nice things, like Chanel bags and, stuff like that, buying stuff to show off, whatever they are. Just like guys, Nikes, whatever, I don't know, certain golf bags, golf head, you might not need a Callaway super whatever. Everybody has a level of vanity. I have very low level. I don't give a fuck. So I like what I like, whatever it is. I don't ever see myself even with getting generational wealth in the things that we're creating. I would love to have me a Rolls Royce Phantom. That would be with the starry roof. That would be the ultimate car for me. Do I need one? What could I do with that money instead? I would have to be like billionaires down the road, like Grant Cardone, buying like 2 of everything. I don't know why you need to do that either. But what would you rather do with $500,000? Whatever that car costs, 600,000 something. You could do so much more with that. Just like you can do so much more with a Chanel bag, or better off buying knockoffs. Nobody knows the difference, and most people don't give a fuck, or they hate you for having it, or they're like, or you're changing their mind, say, oh, I wish I could have that. She's got everything nice. Why can't I have a Chanel bag? Shit like that. I don't even know how I got off on this topic. But I got like 6, maybe 11 minutes left. The bus leaves at 1:17. Angel numbers. I'm gonna go ahead. It's cool. It drops me off like 340 feet from the Oak and Stone. And even after the interview, I'm trusting God and having faith that I'm gonna get hired today, even if it's for 15 hours, 3 or 4 shifts, dude. All I gotta do is pay rent, phone bill, a couple of things like StreamYard, my Prime Corporate Services, YouTube, and CapCut. I think those are all my bills. Extra terabyte for Apple, my iPhone, and $1.99 for Google. I don't think I have. I might have 1 or 2 small subscriptions in there, included in that. That's all I need. Gives me more time to spend with this, spend in the community, spend on Project Forward, building what's really important. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Because I know what's important for me. I know, that I see the next couple months. Can't wait for the Disney meetup, October 18th and 19th. I just hope there's no hurricanes in between going to Arizona. I'm 99.5% sure I'm moving to Arizona in November. Whether it be into a sub-2 property, or like yesterday, that one that I found that is going to be a perfect pad split. Perfect. I talked to somebody, Bridget Anderson, and I'm still considering this house. The developers never called me back that I met at the Cleisha Carter's meetup. He said he would fund and build and fill this property. You tear this house down. I just got to get it under contract. But the other day when I seen it raining, the garage is leaking. There's a whole bunch. I offered her 198, take over the existing mortgage. I think it's at 200 now. Sub to the mortgage, 5.3% interest, and 50 or 60,000 cash. She's done. She's out. Boom. Now, anybody want to help me with this? It needs a tear down. And you have money to. What he was going to do, he was going to do with these pre-manufactured homes, like put them on concrete. They pull up with the truck, dump, put them in. Then he was going to fill them with students from USF and stuff downtown here. Oh, dude, for sure. I ain't missing Alaska. I'm not missing Alaska. Just like I'm not missing Disney. I'm not missing the Deal Maker. I am missing the last sub 2 mastermind. Why does he say it's last? I hope it's not the last, because once a mastermind student, always a mastermind student. He said last night. I don't see why he would quit doing that, but it's Pace, and he's on phase 10. So we don't even know what's going on with phase 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. See how many more phases of sub 2 are left? That's insane. But yeah, I literally got out of the shower here. Let me put some. I'm out of lotion. I put my shirt on and my underwear on. If you guys didn't need to hear that, but I got my pants and shoes ready to go. But I want to be more consistent with my podcast. Being on time, being consistent. I'm consistent showing up every day, but it's always a couple minutes late. Always, because I'm always don't have my time blocked properly. I'm scatterbrained with all these other things I got to do, or I think I got to do. There's the cap to this. So hopefully me and Tigger get on a Zoom with Megan and Rachel and figure this out. And if Pace allows us to share what we're learning in the project forward with them, and they really get in and dig in, we create these YouTube channels and these clones. I have a lot of clones. I have 20,000 videos and pictures in here. 22,000 in this phone since March 31st. I literally can't do an iOS update. It keeps failing me. I don't have enough memory for the iOS update. I have to make it till, what is it, August 16th? Next month is the new 15. I have to wait till the 15 comes out, because I went to T-Mobile because it's paid off. Sure enough, it got paid off at last month, 18 months of payments, and then it's full. Isn't that how everything works? But I gotta go to this Oak and Stone. What was that? Hey Megan, sorry I was on the podcast here. I seen you text and I didn't pick up the phone. That's Megan Davis, so she's good to go with everything, hopefully. What is that? LIII? What? But Rachel Weaver, she's a stay-at-home mom. We just need to get some things flowing here. I'm really hoping there's a couple things, Also, there's the Alpha Gator funding. Me and both Tigger are doing. We're open. We're gonna want to do. I want to do transactional lending, EMDs, Gator course, stuff that I didn't do in the last 18 months. It's okay. I'm logging off in a minute. I got to go to my job interview. I'll call you on the way. I got to call Tigger too. And so, oh, I was thinking too. I'm gonna throw this out here and put Tigger on the spot. I think. Oh, he was joining in the conversation. Awesome. So me and Tigger, we're both doing. She has her YouTube sub 2 and Tigger 2, and I have Larry the Lion. One of the things that we're unclear of is, does Pace want us to change our YouTubes to our name, like Larry.Parsons? Because I didn't like Larry_Parsons. That's why I tried Larry the Lion after I didn't even try it when I made this channel the first day. I was like, oh, it's not available. Why should I even try? It was a lesson. Try. You never know. And it was available 4 months later. I started this in December, and it was February when I changed it to actually Larry the Lion. It was Larry_Parsons before that. But now people know me as Larry the Lion. Pace even called me that in the previous family night Zoom. He was like, Larry the Lion. He didn't say Larry Parsons changed his life. He didn't say Larry Parsons was homeless. He said Larry the Lion, he said, changed his life because of sub 2. And then he said to everybody else, he said, little thing you guys don't know about Larry, he was actually homeless. Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much. I came from the streets of Vegas, and now look at me. Because of this community. Because of this community that Pace has built. And we're only on phase 10. And I haven't even really gotten started. You know, it's the last 18 months, a lot to change. Can't just turn a pile of shit into an ice sculpture. I don't know. Ice sculpture, that would be pretty impressive if you actually could do that. But kind of what I'm trying to do is I want to be the beautiful ice sculpture. I don't know. But it's not who you think you are. It's who you think you are not. That's who you have to become. Look at me. Project Forward is going to get me to speaking at those stadiums. Speaking to 100,000 people. Elizabeth even said that about, she was at a convention for what I'm also part of is PHP, which is infinite banking, which I still need to get my life insurance license for that. I haven't had time to do that. Infinite banking, which Pace is going to be starting a thing about infinite banking. So much value in sub 2, so much. But she was in Las Vegas last weekend for the PHP conference that I said. She was like, you're coming, right? I was like, no, how? I don't have money to go there. Another conference. I missed it, though. There was like 15,000, 20,000 people there, packed in there. They had the MGM Grand Arena where they do the boxing, full of people screaming that were doing infinite banking and life insurance with PHP. So infinite banking, that's another thing. I got to put a link in there for that too. It really just be a link to talk to Elizabeth and get you on board and get you on my team. But you need to go to life insurance. But it's your money. You get a whole life insurance policy. You can borrow against it, interest-free, tax-free. I want to see what Pace is going to be offering too, but I'm already part of PHP. I'm in Elizabeth's downline. She has me as a member. I just don't have my life insurance to sell you whole life insurance, and then to advise you and teach you how to do infinite banking. But see, that's what the clones are for. So say Ken Wilson, first time visitor here, he hears me talking about this. What I'm going to do is send him a link to a private video that you won't find on my YouTube, but it's in an area. And then there'll be other videos to watch too, explaining. That's what Pace is talking about, cloning people. So you're cloning yourself each time you send that video out, and it's viewed by that person. That's a clone of you talking and selling what you're selling. Like I'm selling, like I'm gonna have a video for joining sub 2, becoming a part of the greatest community on earth. I'm gonna have a link for using unapologetic results, CRM, affiliate with that. I'm gonna have an affiliate for PHP, whole life insurance, infinite banking, on and on. I'm going to have multiple clones of me sharing these things. And then I'll have Larry the Lion, how to change your life with mindset, you know, because that's all this has been, is that at the end of the Super Bowl, after 3 decades of not being able to quit smoking crack and heroin for 7 years, but I also had pills and Demerol from 2004. It didn't graduate to heroin until they cut me off the Oxycontin. That all built from being in 2004 in 4 hurricanes, 6 weeks, 2 tornadoes, Halifax Medical Center, 48 days on Demerol here in Florida, Halifax Medical Center. That's where it started to that. But I already had a crack addiction. But it all came down to mindset that I finally, whether I found Pace Morgan or not, the day before the Super Bowl last year, 18 months ago, I had the mindset to say I'm done this time. But I also asked God for help. And I said, God, I need all new friends and family. This guy is Willy Wonka. This is my last shot at a golden ticket. And I said, he gave me sub 2. Greatest community on earth. I definitely couldn't have, can't say I wouldn't have quit, or well, yeah. I would have failed without this community. I would have failed without goals and visions and dreams of a future that is achievable. Right? How do you do that? How do you become part of the greatest community on earth? So, anyways, guys, it's 1:08. I gotta go catch that bus. I gotta leave in like 3 minutes. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Remember, it's all mindset. Once you realize that, everything changes. It's not who you think you are. It's who you think you are not. So become that person. Take action. Jump in. DM me if you want to join sub 2. Greatest community on earth. Thank you, Pace Morby. I'll see you guys tomorrow.